and the game is over. Lakers furious. They thought he was fouled.
The Lakers are quietly revolutionizing this season. LeBron James is out, Luka Dončić was out, and Austin Reeves is now carrying the team on his shoulders. And yet the Lakers continue to win. With 7 wins and 2 losses, they have just surprised the whole world. But how? How can a team without its superstars be so dominant?
And 9, and his teammates, they mob him right now. What an effort! What an effort by AR tonight!
Is this just a lucky streak, or is it the beginning of something much bigger? What we've seen in recent weeks could change everything for Los Angeles. And believe me, everything you thought you knew about this team could be rewritten. The Lakers were supposed to collapse without LeBron and Luka. With Austin Reeves stepping up as the team's new leader, expectations were low. But then in Sacramento, Reeves did the unthinkable. He dropped 51 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, and went an insane 21 for 22 at the free throw line. This wasn't just a fluke performance, it was a masterclass in basketball. He wasn't just scoring, he was dominating the game, running the offense, creating mismatches, and orchestrating plays with confidence. The team had a new hero, and his name was Austin Reeves. But what happened next?
Quite an effort. Led by that.
It wasn't a one-off. Just days later, against Portland, Reeves was back at it again. He poured in 41 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and another effort that was almost flawless. Even though the Lakers lost, it was clear this wasn't just a hot streak. This was a player who had stepped into the role of leader, someone capable of carrying the load when the stars were sidelined, and that's exactly what he did. Suddenly, the Lakers weren't just surviving without their superstars, they were thriving. The game against Sacramento wasn't just another win, it was the moment that changed everything for LA. Could Austin Reeves lead this team to something bigger? That's the new question, and with performances like these, it's looking like the answer might just be yes. With LeBron and Luka out, the Lakers' depth was about to be tested. Everyone wondered how they'd survive without their superstars, but then came the showdown against Minnesota. This was the ultimate test. No LeBron, no Luka, and no Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves. A perfect storm for disaster, right? But Austin Reeves wasn't done. In front of a national audience, he stepped up again, delivering 28 points, 16 assists, and a buzzer beater to seal the game. The Lakers were in control, even when the odds were stacked against them. But this wasn't just about Reeves. The supporting cast came alive. Marcus Smart was doing what he does best, defense, the kind of defense that changes games. He brought the intensity, disrupted passing lanes, and took charges like it was his job because it is. Jackson Hayes showed off his rim protection skills, and Jake LaRavia continued to make all the right plays, whether it was hitting open threes or moving the ball to set up better opportunities. The Lakers weren't just a team of stars. They were a well-oiled machine, playing smart, team-oriented basketball. And yet, the biggest takeaway? This wasn't just about surviving without their stars, it was about thriving. The Lakers had found something, a blueprint for success that didn't rely on LeBron and Luka to carry the team every night. Their bench depth and collective effort had put them in a position to compete at the highest level, even with major injuries. The question was no longer, can they win without their stars? It was, how dangerous can they be once everyone's healthy?
Austin knocks down a nickel.
What a masterful performance tonight.
50-piece.
Just when everyone thought the Lakers had reached their peak without LeBron and Luka, the real surprise happened. Luka Dončić returned to the lineup, and he didn't skip a beat. After sitting out for a week, most people expected him to be rusty, but Luka was unstoppable. In his first game back, he dropped 44 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists on 52% shooting, reminding everyone exactly why he's one of the best in the game. And to top it off, he made history, recording the 3rd most consecutive 40-point games to start a season, behind only Wilt Chamberlain. The man is in ridiculous company. But here's where things get really interesting. It wasn't just Luka's return that changed the game. It was how smoothly the Lakers' new system fit him in. Instead of disrupting the chemistry they'd built, Luka simply elevated it. With Marcus Smart providing defense, Austin Reeves running the offense, and Jackson Hayes locking down the paint, Luka stepped right into the flow. The Lakers weren't just relying on their stars, they were playing like a true team with everyone contributing. The scariest part? This team still has room to grow. With LeBron James still on the horizon, if they can continue this level of play once LeBron returns, and if Luka keeps this up, this team could be more than just a contender. They could be unstoppable. If you thought the Lakers' success was just about their superstars, think again. What really sets this team apart is their depth, a depth that's often overlooked. With LeBron and Luka out, role players have stepped up in ways nobody expected. DeAndre Ayton, who was let go by Portland, put on a revenge performance against his former team, scoring 29 points, grabbing 10 rebounds, and blocking 3 shots on an insane 14 of 19 shooting. This wasn't just a filler performance. Ayton showed exactly why the Lakers decided to take a chance on him. He was dominant, and it didn't stop there. Rui Hachimura, often overshadowed, dropped 28 points on 10 of 15 shooting, showcasing his mid-range scoring that's quietly been one of the team's strongest assets this season. His numbers speak for themselves, averaging 16.9 points per game, shooting 45% from 3 and 68% from the floor. That's a weapon the Lakers didn't have last season, and it's making a huge difference. But the biggest surprises? Nick Smith Jr. and Bronny James. Both players have stepped up when the team needed them most. Smith, in just 27 minutes, scored 25 points, shooting an incredible 67% from the field, while also nailing 5 of 6 from deep. And then there's Bronny, who had his best game in the NBA to date, recording 6 assists and 0 turnovers while looking composed and in control. The Lakers now have a roster full of guys who can deliver even when their stars are out. The real question is, how much better can they get when everyone is healthy? This isn't just a team of stars. This is a unit that plays together, and when LeBron returns, they're going to be even deadlier. But even with all this talent, the Lakers still have one massive question mark: LeBron James. Sure, they've been thriving without him, but what happens when he comes back? We've seen how good they are with Luka and Reaves stepping up, but LeBron's return is going to change everything. Right now, the Lakers are ranked 3rd in the West, despite not having their best player on the court. But once LeBron's healthy and back in the lineup, this team goes from contender to legitimate title threat. The scariest part? LeBron's IQ. It's not just about his scoring or his rebounding, it's his ability to organize the offense, make clutch plays, and keep the team calm under pressure. They've been winning without him, but once LeBron returns, he's going to bring an entire new level of control and consistency to their game. His ability to clean up mistakes like turnovers and missed defensive assignments will give them a much wider margin for error. He's still one of the best playmakers in the game, and alongside Luka, that's a duo the rest of the NBA is going to have a nightmare trying to stop. And don't forget about his rebounding. LeBron may be in year 22, but he's still grabbing nearly 8 boards per game, and that's something the Lakers desperately need right now. With him back, this team will not only get more efficient on offense, but they'll also dominate on the glass. When the Lakers have both LeBron and Luka orchestrating, they'll be able to run the floor with ease and leave teams scrambling to match their speed, size, and skill. The Lakers have shown they can win in a ton of different ways, and that's what makes them so dangerous. From star performances to role players stepping up, they've proven they can compete with the best in the West, even without a fully healthy roster. But here's the thing, this success isn't a fluke. This team has built a solid foundation, but the biggest question remains: can they keep this up once the grind of a full season really kicks in? Even without LeBron, the Lakers have faced adversity with injuries, turnovers, and moments where the offense went cold, but they've still found ways to win. That's resilience. But if they want to be a true championship contender, they'll need to clean up those small details: turnovers, rebounding, and consistency. They're currently ranked 25th in turnovers per game, and that's something LeBron is perfectly equipped to help fix. His ability to slow down the game, make smarter decisions, and execute in crunch time will be huge. And then there's the issue of depth. While the bench has been impressive, they'll need to be even more efficient once LeBron and Luka are fully integrated. But that's where the real test comes in. How will they mesh when every piece is available? Is the chemistry real, or has this hot start been a product of them playing out of necessity? If they get this right, the Lakers won't just be a fun story. They'll be a real problem for every team in the NBA, and that's a scary thought for everyone else in the West. As we look ahead, one thing is certain: the Lakers' window isn't just about this season. It's about LeBron James's legacy and whether this team can build something truly sustainable. At 41, LeBron's career is winding down and the pressure is mounting. Can he win one more championship with this team? But here's where it gets interesting. The Lakers don't need him to do it all anymore. With Luka and Austin Reeves proving they can lead this team in his absence, LeBron now has the luxury of playing in a system where he can pick his spots, conserve energy, and still be a game changer when it matters most. But here's the flip side: LeBron's presence could be the X factor that puts them over the top. As great as Luka and Reeves have been, there's no replacing LeBron's leadership in the postseason. When the pressure's on and every game counts, LeBron's ability to dominate in the clutch, orchestrate the offense, and make his teammates better will be the key to their championship aspirations. And with the Lakers' depth, their ability to switch between superstar performances and team-first basketball, they're starting to look like the most balanced team in the West. So, the question isn't just whether they'll make it through the regular season. The question is, can they stay healthy, keep their chemistry, and make a real run when the playoffs hit? If they can, and LeBron finds a way to stay impactful as he ages, the Lakers won't just be contenders, they'll be the team everyone's trying to knock off. The West is wide open, and right now, the Lakers are more dangerous than ever. The Lakers are no longer just trying to survive, they're thriving. With Austin Reeves stepping up and key role players rising to the occasion, they've proven they can win without LeBron and Luka. But when the stars return, could they become unstoppable? Luka and Reaves are already showing they can dominate. LeBron's return will bring leadership and IQ, taking this team to another level. But the question is, can they sustain this success through the playoffs, or will their depth and injuries eventually catch up to them? This isn't just a hot start, it's a statement. The Lakers are a legitimate threat, and if they stay healthy, the West won't know what hit them. What do you think? Are the Lakers a true championship contender, or is this just a lucky run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, my friend.